Hey, what's up, collectors? So I'm going to be going over the Series 13 of Halo Heroes Master Chief by Mega Construx. Comes with 21 pieces, and it's made for pro builders, which is 8+. So these were just released, and I'm sure everybody's wondering what the Master Chief looks like. And given that we've gotten so many in the Halo Infinite line already, is this figure worth it for the $5? We'll be checking it out right now, and let's get right into it. So I'm going to open this one for you guys here, and that's the one I'm keeping in my sealed collection. It's a very special feeling when you're opening up these Halo Heroes for the first time. The anticipation, of course, builds. And here we go. I'm going to just drop all that stuff out. There's the Chief and a little booklet. We'll throw off his card to the side. We'll just take a really quick look at the manual that comes with him here. Just shows you really quickly how to put together a figure and a weapon. And then here you can see the whole line there. So I've gone over the Brute Chieftain, the Elite Warlord, and the Mark 7 so far. And by far, these two Banished figures are my favorite. Let's see if any of the UNSC figures hold up. So we're going to be looking at the Master Chief. He comes with this nice new stand. I really like it. It's on this like silver. It's got a good design, I think. It's still not as good as the old stands in my opinion, but it holds up okay. And here's the Master Chief. So he's got some wear and tear there on his chest. He's got the silver dry brushing. But his shoulder looks very clean. Actually, both of them look very clean. I'm not seeing much wear and tear there. And his helmet is painted pretty well, but again, it's looking very clean. There's no weathering effects whatsoever on his helmet. There's a little bit on his hips, going all the way down to his boots. You can see there's some weathering there in color. But he is actually looking really clean on some of these body parts, and it's not very consistent the way they painted it all the way through, in my opinion. He comes with this battle rifle, so now we know that's coming back in the game, and this is still in the original mold. In fact, it's hardly looking painted to me here. I don't know if you can make it out. Maybe there's a gray, very dark gray and black color variation there. Even the scope dots aren't painted, so that's a little unfortunate. That's pretty disappointing, getting a Halo Heroes figure kind of like this, and then really no paint applications on the weapon. So I'm gonna take a look at this Master Chief, which came from the Banished versus Brute Warrior pack, and to be honest, this figure is much better, the one that's already been released. The wear and tear is more consistent all the way through the figure. I mean, this Master Chief is a little bit brighter green, but I also think his head and his chest are slightly different tones of green. And the wear just doesn't go all the way through his body, but this one, he looks a little grungier. I mean, he has the great 117 paint, he has the great wear, he has the great dry brushing here. This one has the boring, battle rifle, but this one came with all the different painted weapons. So for bang for your buck collectors, definitely you're going to have to go with the older Master Chief. This one is just honestly super disappointing, and I've heard that the reason for releasing him was for somebody who couldn't afford maybe the other sets, or just couldn't pick up a Master Chief. This would be a nice, easy way to do it. And sure, they've released them tons of times, but this iteration is really just not good, and I can't imagine somebody who really wants Halo Mega Construx and didn't maybe ask for the Warthog, or can't work towards the Warthog, or save up money for it. And that Master Chief already is better in my mind, because why pay $5 for this one when you can get another Marine, 2 Jackals, and a vehicle if you just save up some more, right? I mean, this is not good. And if you just save another $5, you get a good enemy to go with Master Chief. And he looks, honestly, so much better right here. This Series 13-1 is such a disappointment already in my mind. I think a lot of us were kind of expecting that in the community, but there you have it, collectors. I mean, they look pretty different side by side. There it is. Alright, so with that, collectors, happy hunting. I want to get this video out as quick as possible, so if you see it on the shelves, you know what to look for, what to aim for. This Master Chief has been pretty hard to find already. I've seen him ripped out of a lot of cases. Like, the first case I went through had none, and I was so surprised. It's like, who needs so many Master Chiefs? He's the main character, but this one is not the best one they've released yet. So, happy hunting, collectors, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Better Master Chief will sign us off this time.